My name is Jason Weber. I'm the Vice President of Product at Industrial Defender. And in this video, we'll be going through the reporting portion of the product. One of the major benefits of using Industrial Defender is around the compliance space. If you are held to standards where you have to report out on changes to baselines of assets, it can be very challenging at times. Industrial Defender, one of the things it was designed to do is to make that audit process much, much simpler. And so today, I'm going to go through a little bit about the reporting and how those reports can enable you to pass your audits more easily. So as you probably know, if you're watching this and watching these series, Industrial Defender allows you to go through and discover all the assets on your network, create a baseline to those assets, and then as changes occur, put information in there to track those changes as you've patched things and updated assets to make sure that you're in compliance and that you have reduced your vulnerabilities. Part of that process is reporting out to auditors. And so we're going to go over to the reporting area and take a look at what Industrial Defender has to offer. First thing you'll see is we have quite a few standards here that we support. And what we've done is our team of experts has gotten together and worked with internal and external security and compliance professionals to generate reports that are specifically focused on areas of these compliance requirements. And so you'll see here we've got some standard reports, which are merely Industrial Defender focused reports. They have most of the information. You can use them internally, you can use them externally if you want to. But you'll see here we've got quite a few standards within here, and we're adding more every few months. So 18 CIS, AESCSF, which is an Australian standard, CMMC, which is around the government and defense contractors, IEC 62443, NCSCCAF, NERC CIP for energy companies in North America, NIST, OTCC out of the Middle East, TSA for transportation customers, and we even have the ability to generate custom reports. If you're interested in this, if there are reports that you need, you can work with our support group and we can help get those built for you and teach you how to build them yourself. But within the NERC CIP section, we'll just dig in just a little bit. I can look and it's broken out by the various sections of the standard. And I can dig in here and look at 5 and I see firewall rules. And under firewall rules, I can generate a report. So we click the button and a dialog will appear momentarily and I can select my firewalls, which actually is here. And then I can pick all the locations. I believe this example only has a couple of firewalls, yes. And so I can now hit submit and we will automatically generate that report. If, however, you are interested in getting regular reports, so I can do one-time reports, or say you do patching regularly, monthly patching, and you want to generate report after that, I can do, say, an asset inventory report, and I can schedule it. You can come in here, and I'll click Add Subscription, and a dialog will appear, and I can do an email. I can also put it to a file location if I want to, a file share. I can schedule it if I want to do it monthly. I can pick which months, I can pick which day of the month I want it to do. I can do it once, I can do it weekly. I can then select the exact same types of things, what parameters I want to look at. If I want devices, I pick a site A, and then I pick whatever devices I want, and now I can create that subscription. Once I have done that, I can go back to the reporting area and I can click on the report center and take a look at what gets generated. Look at all the reports that are out there. My firewall wounds is going to come up in a minute, but I have a NERC CIP standard baseline report here that we can take a look at. I already have it loaded, and you can see that we have a standard baseline report for NERC CIP, and it has every single ports and services in use for this location. And I can take this and I can give it to the auditor. Obviously, you need to provide context as you hand it to them, but these reports are all tailor-made to help you pass an audit. They're made for those standards. You can go back into the reporting center and take a quick look at some of the other reports that are generated. We can dig into some of the other standards that are here. So if you're interested in this, we can dig and set up a meeting with any of our salespeople and take a look. But you'll see that every single one of these, as you click through them, has all the various sections of your standard, as well as all the reports that are required for it that have to do with asset management, asset changes, vulnerability management. So thank you very much. If you'd like to learn more, please go to industrialdefender.com.